Hello guys, we will study structure of glucose in today's lecture. So glucose is a 6 carbon straight chain aldose which has one aldehyde group CHO, one primary hydroxyl group CH2OH and four secondary hydroxyl group CHOH. If the OH group attached to C5 is on the right side, the glucose is assigned D configuration. If the OH group attached to the C5 is on the left side, it is assigned L configuration. The plus and minus signs represent optical rotation as dextro and levo respectively and have no relationship with capital D and L configuration. So this is the structure of glucose. There are four chiral carbons in glucose. The middle four carbons are chiral carbon, and they told that the last chiral carbon at C5 position, OH is at right here. So this glucose will be D glucose because OH is at right. If OH is on left, then it could be L glucose. So that's how we can assign configuration as capital D or L. So this one is D glucose, and it is having no relationship with dextrorotatory or levorotatory optical rotation. It depends upon polarimeter, so there is no direct relationship between plus minus and capital D and L. Then molecular formula of glucose was found to be C6H12O6 on the basis of its elemental composition and colligative properties, which we studied in solution chapter. The six carbons in glucose molecule form a straight chain. This was inferred from the following observation. Glucose gives N-hexane on prolonged heating with HI. So when glucose is treated with HI, N-hexane is obtained. And from that we can conclude that it is having 6 carbons. Next, third, glucose molecule contains one carbonyl group, C double bond O. This was inferred from the observation that glucose forms oxime by reaction with hydroxylamine and gives cyanohydrin on reaction with hydrogen cyanide. So hydroxylamine is NH2OH. So when it reacts with CHO of glucose, O of aldehyde group and H2 of hydroxylamine will go out in the form of water, and this oxime is obtained. Remaining part is same. So this oxime reaction is specifically given by carbonyl groups, whether it is aldehyde or ketone, and from that we can conclude that glucose contains carbonyl carbon. Similarly, hydrogen cyanide also gives cyanohydrin. So Cn minus will attack on carbon plus of CHO and H plus will go on oxygen minus. So oxygen minus will become OH and it will become Cn. So cyanohydrin is obtained. The carbonyl group in glucose is in the form of aldehyde. This was inferred from the observation that glucose gets oxidized to a six-membered carbon monocarboxylic acid called gluconic acid on reaction with bromine water, which is a mild oxidizing agent. So you can see this reaction glucose on oxidation with bromine water. Bromine water is mild oxidizing agent. It only oxidizes aldehydic CHO to carboxylic acid, and from that we can say that aldehyde group is present in glucose. Next, glucose contains 5 hydroxyl group was inferred from the observation that glucose react with acetic anhydride to form glucose pentacetate. Acetic anhydride is derivative of carboxylic acid. It is CS3 C double bond O C double bond O CS3. Okay, we'll write structure of acetic anhydride, that will be easier. So it is CH3 C double bond O. So this much part of acetic acid is same, and then C double bond O CH3. Okay, so instead of H of carboxylic acid, same unit, that is COCH3 is placed instead of H. So when glucose is treated with acetic anhydride, glucose pentacetate is obtained along with acetic acid as byproduct. Okay, so 5 OH groups undergo acetylation, and from that we can say glucose is having 5 hydroxyl groups. Now we know that it is having 5 hydroxyl group, but out of them which are secondary and which are primary. Okay, so for that there is a last test for glucose. that glucose contains one primary alcoholic group was inferred from glucose and gluconic acid, both on oxidation with dilute nitric acid gives the same dicarboxylic acid called saccharic acid. So nitric acid is strong oxidizing agent. It converts CHO into COH as well as CH2OH into COH. Okay, and if it is gluconic acid, COH is as it is because it will not further oxidize, and primary alcohol gets oxidized into COH. So gluconic acid gets converted into saccharic acid, as well as glucose also gets converted into saccharic acid by strong oxidizing agent nitric acid, and from that we can conclude that it is having one primary alcoholic group. So that's all. These are all the 6 evidences to determine structure of glucose. Thank you for watching the video.